So I thought I would, in this video, get back to basics. They are still shitting on humanity. Okay, the war is still going on against humanity. Let's go over the basics here. Chemtrails are being sprayed by a secret cabal within the government, aka your government. The money is being funneled into black projects. This is a black project right here. What they've done is they've done deals with the alien species that is off-world, such as the Zeta Reticuli. They've been studying humanity for a long time, such as our central nervous system and hacking into our brains, our psychic powers. So, because they know who and what we are on a multi-dimensional level. Because that's what we are. So, let's get back to basics. The chemtrails get to your central nervous system through the air. You breathe this shit in. These are tiny, 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 tiny fiber optic little things. And they attach to your DNA. And they wreak havoc. Now, what they did is they designed a sun simulator, which is a directed energy weapon. And they take the sun simulator and they go and they harness energy towards these satellites that are above the Earth. The satellites then go down to the Gwen towers, and the Gwen towers to your telephone poles, your electricity goes to your smart meter, and they can cause fires and blow up your house. Okay? Not only do they do that to the land and to your property, but then they do that to your physical well-being, your mind, your psychic powers, and who and what you are. Okay? And this is how the 33-degree Freemasons, the Swiss Templars, get people to do things. It's mind hacking, and it's part of the Anunnaki hive mind. Okay? The military is behind it. Your military, your taxpayers' dollars go to this shit. Okay? I received an eye implant from Lindsey Graham. Al Gore was tracking me. He hunted me down at my job. He was sizing me up, and then he hunted me down. Okay? This is all Illuminati shit. Okay? Then I had Voice to Skull from Rihanna, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden. Okay? These are all the high echelon slaves that work for Lucifer. Okay? Okay? What happened is, I did a video on the contract agreement. The Greys make an agreement with the United States governments, or governments around the world, to abduct and abuse humanity. Okay? And I know that our military also takes aliens they also take aliens and they hostage them, and they do probably horrific things to, aliens. So what they do is, it's a double-edged sword. They abduct humans, mix the DNA with off-world DNA probably, and does a subspecies. Okay? This is your black world, people. This is the belly. Okay? So everything like the impeachment and all that shit, it's a fucking sideline show. Humanity is in big fucking trouble, people. You have a war going on. It's a 5G war. And you're dealing with people who are not exactly human. You're dealing with Satanists. And this shit's been on the planet since the Pharaoh, since ancient Egyptian, the priesthood. It's the same shit, people. It's not a new world order, it's old. It's just that what they have done is that they've added technology to keep humanity down. Okay? Because they don't want you to go around and say, hey, there's a reptilian over there, there's a vampire over there. Go get them. They just don't want you to fucking realize the truth behind the skin. Lucifer hides his seed within God's creation. Do you get it? Look at the royals. They're not exactly human, are they? They're not pure human. If you did a DNA analysis on them, you'd find out that about 80% of their blood is copper-based. So, I don't know what else to say. Except, get you back down to the basics. They are still at war with you people. The government is still at war with you. They're still chemtrailing. The X in the sky means the crossing of genetics. That's what it means. Alien DNA with human. The crossing of genetics. Get it? And they feel that they own you because you have probably some DNA in you. See, this is how they brainwash everybody. That's how Lucifer or Pharaoh gets people to obey him, is because he uses his genetics to get people to obey. Okay? This is how the fucker does it. And then, if you're here on a soul level and your mission is to kick Lucifer's ass. He's Dracula. He is. He's Dracula. He's a real nasty alien. Got kicked out of heaven, man. Plain and simple. So, back to basics. What do you want, people? I don't even know what to say. I look at the children, I go to the grocery store and I see these children, and even the children hate me. So this is a hive mind communication, synthetic telepathy, where Lucifer knows who and what is here on the soul level, and he corrupts the minds of the children. Okay? If you corrupt the minds of the children, you have the population, and the children will obey whatever is summoned of them. Okay? This is how it is. This is why you have so many churches on the planet. I told you he did two things. His seed and the church. All religions are a form of mind control. If you come down here from a higher dimension, your job is to identify who and what Lucifer is and, let people know. He's a piece of shit, people. This has nothing to do with love and, you're here at all this esoteric shit. No, you're at war. He is building an army to get back up to heaven. You understand? That's his job. That's what he wants. He doesn't give a fuck about it. He's using everybody on this planet to get what he wants. And does he have his loyal supporters? Oh, of course he does. First and foremost, he's got his family. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got his own family doing his bidding. And then he trickles it down to the masses. And my neighbors are all Satanists. All of them. They're hardcore Satanists. They have no love for heaven. None. Their job is to put Lucifer on the throne. That's their job. So you better get with it, people. That's why there's Star Wars. Okay? He does this to probably other carbon-based planets. What, you think the elite just hang out here on Earth? No, they've already been on other planets. That's why NASA and all them, they go out and they say, oh, this planet has water and da-da-da-da. They're scoping it out, man. So we got our work cut out for, ourselves. First of all, you have to identify your enemy, and that's Lucifer. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to step on your toes, but, if you don't want to wake up, that's, grab your iPhone and walk down the street. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure there's other people that want the truth. Because there's a real war. He is killing humanity. He wants his cloning. He wants his drones. He wants his machines. He wants his robots. You got cops now with robot dogs, man. Yeah, imagine one of those fucking robots coming after you. And they used your DNA to hunt you down. Imagine that shit. What would you do? It's not even a real dog, people. He really is actually trying to destroy the organicness of what God is building. Or has built. The template, or whatever you want to call it. And if you don't think Lucifer exists, you better guess again. That motherfucker, he's Dracula. Yeah, look who's there, the fucking military. Guess who's joining the dark side, the military? Can you trust your military? I don't think so. I know I don't trust my military. I don't know. You drop a bomb on my house, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, military. Drop it. Fuckheads. I don't give a shit. All the chemtrails and all this shit. So we need to get back to basics. X marks the spot is the crossing of genetics. And if you don't want to hear it, then I'd say you're in big fucking trouble, because if you don't hear the truth, I don't know, you're not ready for the war. Darth Vader will just wipe you out. Yeah, motherfucker and Lucifer, aka, you know, Jesus, Dracula, Inky, Enla, whatever you want to call him. He's declared war on humanity. And he's using people like my neighbors who are idiots. They don't realize that Lucifer's using them. I'm sure they do. They don't give a fuck. I've seen them. You know, I don't sit there and turn around and stalk people. Why the fuck would I waste my time stalking on someone? Unless there was some kind of dedication to it. I'm not dedicated to this fucking planet. I'm not dedicated to Lucifer. Fuck that. America is the military. The city of London is the money. That's where the Rothschilds and all them live. Well, actually, that's part of the money transaction goes, but the elite hide their money in Switzerland. Okay. And then it goes down to the Vatican Intel, where you have these really dark priests and stuff. Real nasty ones. So I don't know what else to say. The war is, Lucifer is building an army trying to get to God's throne. Yeah. He wants that throne. He wants to be master of the universe or some shit. That's the war, people. And you better take a good look at the sun. Don't stare into the sun, that's not what I'm saying. Study the patent information. The sun is a weapon. It's a directed energy weapon. Okay? That is how they're sending frequencies to people to upset their body and their mind and their spirit to cause havoc. And this is how the cops know about it. By doing plantier technologies and reading your brain and knowing how you feel, the cops know that you are quote-unquote a threat, and they put you on the shit list, and then they know where you are. That's why they track everybody. They're tracking plantier technologies, pre-crime thought, meaning that they're reading your thoughts and they're judging you based on those thoughts. Okay? That comes from the Masons. Because they want everybody all hive-minded, all linked up, neural linked, to what the fuck they want. It's all religion, people. It's a secret society shit. And don't think the Vatican doesn't know about it. Vatican is very evil. They got their own fucking club or corporation, some shit down there. I don't know. Club of Rome. Fuck, I don't know. The fuck. A bunch of faggots run it anyway. And their goal, I told you how they do this. They brainwash everybody with this technology to get them on their side. All the children, all the parents. Parents are handled. The parents handle the children, and then the children become slaves to this. They do. That's what we're dealing with. And you just have to be a certain type of person to see this shit. And say, fuck them. You're dealing with the Rothschild, Rockefeller crew. And the 16 families, or where the fucking number they got. And then you're dealing with the church. And then you're dealing with fucking your next door neighbor who hates you. Okay? I don't know what to tell you anymore, people. I've explained this shit over and over and over again. Who you're at war with. You gotta know your enemy. Art of war. Period. It's Lucifer. The fallen angel. He's a Pleiadian. He wears silver armor. Yeah. He's a Pleiadian. I don't know. What the fuck you want me to tell you? Peaches and cream? No, it ain't peaches and cream. You're in fucking trouble. Don't look at me. I don't spray this shit in the sky and fuck you up, now do I? I'm not responsible for this. You better start looking into what's responsible for it. It's your fucking government. Who's spraying the shit? It's your government. Who's paying for it? Your fucking gang stalking people. Who sit in silence. All your money, one way or another, through taxes and all this shit, is paying for this. You're paying for this, people. You're paying for your own death. That's why the whole system needs to be shut down. Everything. Everybody in Washington needs to be fired. Everybody. All representatives need to go. If you know about this program, you need to go. You're fucking fired. Because we the people are fed up with your bullshit. I don't spray shit in your body. I don't give you fucked up vaccines. I don't sit behind closed door and think of schemes of way to fuck humanity over. Don't look at me. I'm not the one. I'm warning you. I'm the motherfucker right here and now telling you what the fuck is what's going on. You're in fucking trouble, people. See that shit? See how it's dispersing out? Those are tiny white fiber optic things, and they get into your goddamn central nervous system. Here. Those motherfuckers. See that shit? See how it's dispersing out? Yeah. They're tiny, tiny white fiber optic things. And they get to your central nervous system and to your cells. And all the goddamn EMF protection and all this shit ain't protecting you. You could go off and buy all this EMF shielding and all this shit. It's not going to save you. It's not going to... You still have to get up and... You still have to function as a human. You still need oxygen and food and stuff like that. People need to be fired, people. We need to hold these people accountable. You know, like Pelosi and all them. All these people know about it. They know all about this DARPA technology. If they're doing brain reading scans on us, we need to do brain reading scans on them, tit for tat. What goes around comes around. Slam them on an fMRI scan. See if they're telling the truth. They're pulling surveillance on Trump. They're pulling surveillance on everybody. Everybody's getting fucked. So, I told you where it's coming from. Black Ops. Secret Cabal. Rockefeller, Rothschilds, you know, but they got their UFOs on hold so that they can do their portal technology and escape this fucking planet. Oh, yeah. That's what they do. They roll out. And they roll out for probably 7 years according to their little Bible. And then they'll come back down to the planet and start ruling. That's how the Anunnaki do it. What, did you think the flood was like, No, man, the flood... How many minutes I got?